Hi guys, basically today we're going to be playing a little bit of Family Guy on the PlayStation 2. We're going to do a walkthrough of the game, hope you enjoy.
I think this is the one where Mr. Belvedere sits on his own nest. And there's the weird vibe. This is a day to remember, Rupert. My life in no device is complete. As soon as I broadcast my commands over the Fat Man's satellite dish, I shall be the most powerful dictator since Dick Cheney. Why the devil are you dressed like that? I'm not criticizing. I just don't understand your need to prance around like a scoutmaster on Labor Day weekend. What the hell is going on out there? Bertram, did your mother stop cleaning their carpets long enough to let you out of the house? That was the jam of their sexuality. I'm here for one thing, and one thing only, Stuart. Your satellite dish.
Yeah, that was just a little intro. Here we go, we just got to collect all the little bolts.
So high for you? Try hitting the jump button again when you're at the top of the first jump, genius.
So what you got to do here is just find all the bolts. There's two in Stewie's wardrobe there.
My boyfriend, William, got me this beautiful watch.
You go into the bathroom and you find more.
Did you hear yourself talk? I might kill you tonight.
Then you go into Peter and Lois's room. And Chris is scared of the evil monkey.
Go on. Get the word. Oh, but it's not Kitty. Is it Kitty? Get out of my head!
You have to jump onto this wardrobe to get... first you jump onto the bed, then you jump onto the wardrobe so you can get to that shelf there, and then you have to jump to another shelf to get all the bolts. So jump on the bed, jump onto the wardrobe, and then jump onto the shelf, and then you jump onto the shelf. You'll see your shadow on different platforms throughout the game, and that's how you know that you're going to land on it. Yeah, Brian speaking.
I'll need to get that door unlocked. Perhaps I should use the spine control ray before Lois to do.
You can mind control Lois here.
Honey, I'm doing the dishes.
And she just goes and does the housework. She goes into the living room.
What's that smell?
Sees Brian lying there. She activates the Hoover.
Mr. Hoover's come to visit.
It's not cool.
I don't like this.
You can't just open the door with Lois because the microwave interrupts the connection. So you have to force Brian to do it with the Hoover.
Perhaps work on a sweet jazz.
Here you've got to go up onto the roof and meet Bertram, his twin brother.
I know you're
Well, not really twin, but
targeting our enemies
half
with a
brother.
lock-on feature. It's there for a reason.
Peter donated sperm. In the episode, he accidentally knocks all the sperm samples down, and he fills them all up in like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. All back up. Let's get to collect the health packs. If you hold L1 as you're shooting, you will automatically lock on. If you hold square, it sends out 3 bullets. Just like that. up onto the roof. But first, you do a cutscene like in the episodes.
Hey, don't forget to put in these hooks. Why? Because some infant gave me $100. Oh, it's one of those cutaways like you see on television. However, this is a video game, so they are interactive. Succeed, and I'll get more power-ups for my ray gun. Ow! Ow!
And there's a little mini game there.
See in the top right hand corner there's a hook. You hold circle and you can jump.
Right, yeah. I've used my glide apparatus.
Use Stu's balloons. If you double tap X and then on your second tap you hold X. Here you just have to keep walking around until you see the hook icon, and then you just hold circle again. So just keep walking around and you should find it.
It is there somewhere.
Oh, go back to where you were. Yes. Like that. You'll find more enemies, you just have to kill them. They throw stones at you.
Don't forget the the health packs. They really are key.
And now you just have to jump down to confront Bertrand, but try not to fall down or you have to start again.
How dare you defy me? Not so fast, Bertram. I'd rather the disc be destroyed than have it fall into your hands. Hey, keep it down up there. If that's Meg or some kind of squirrel, I'm gonna get my shotgun. Fool! I tricked you into destroying your own satellite dish. Now I can proceed unimpeded with my own plan for world domination. Where did he get those wonderful toys? Goodbye, nerd. Okay, some kind of squirrel or Meg. Stop interrupting my program.
Tina! Oh my God! Brian, call an ambulance! I'll go get my purse.
Ugh, this looks like an Iraqi trailer park. Bertram's obviously been planning this attack for some time. But what's his master plan? I must find out. Therefore, I have no choice but to shrink myself down and infiltrate his lair within the fat man's testicles.
Wow. So now you go to the hospital to go into Peter's testicles.
You don't have to come out to this hospital so often. They should name it after me. Ooh, yes, it's here. I better get to the fat man before he does.
Don't forget to collect all the bolts on the way.
In this, you just have to shoot the window to get a jump shot. She'll start pressing the button to call in all the staff, and the staff you won't defeat him. You have to kill the nurse pressing the button. And now you just kill the remaining staff.
And that's that level cleared, and then you move through the doors onto the next one by pressing square and
If I
triangle.
destroy that red junction box, these laser walls will disappear. So there's that.
You have to avoid the needles being thrown by the nurse.
I think that's now. We could stay off these walls and keep fighting.
And the health packs.
Security, there is a man in a red and yellow floral shirt stuck in the shower. Security to the
This is not a drill.
don't forget to collect the box and the health packs.
Here you have to just shoot the mirrors to get the fuse box. The thing that's powering the lasers.
Tell me out the way of all the needles that come.
Personally, I'll kill the nurses before you try and shoot the lasers down.
If you shoot these things, you get health packs. If they're green, then that means that you get a bigger health upgrade.
So then you just proceed through the door now.
Oh man, look at him squirm. Ah, this hurts.
So Death is up to his old tricks.
Got a schedule to keep.
So you've got to pass
Go for a walk.
this hazard
Oh God.
by jumping on each obstacle
Try to hurry my demise along.
without being electrocuted.
On this one, making sure that your shadow lands on the object is absolutely key.
Water and electricity are wonderful combinations when thinking about fluids, but fluid now is being achieved by energy.
Dr. Smith to the ICU. Dr. Smith. Never mind.
Make sure you don't run into all the electrical wires that come off.
You can also jump on the dead bodies for more bolts, and you make sure you get the health packs if you need them. If you get each 100 bolts you get now will upgrade Stu's ray gun.
While normally I would be filled with joy that more than just much destruction, I have more perfect memories.
Oh no.
Victory is mine!
Now if you just bash into the object, and I'll get extra health back.
I need a condenser from an electron microscope and a coil from an MRI machine. And then, whatever is convenient, that's kind of an unusual cables are.
Just kill all these staff, and then you just climb the thing it just shown to get a piece of what he needs.
If you see any bolts, they're always come in handy. There is a health pack in this corner if you bust the box in, but I wouldn't use that just yet because you might lose life trying to come up.
This model, the aperture is all the way at the top. There's the Koreans and their slip-start ergonomics.
Sometimes you don't just get the elevation that you want. You might have to do it again. Can't walk into that red electrical because it will kill you instantly. Almost.
If you
It's not-
stay in it too long, then it just takes a lot of life down. What you can see on the screen right there is Chris's pimple called Doug. The evil pimple. You may have seen it in the episodes, but you may have not.
Sometimes they are just a pain to get up. Just can't get the elevation that you need.
So if you just, as soon as you press X for the double jump, just hold it straight away and you get the most elevation you can possibly get. Here you might find it a bit difficult, but all you've got to do is hold circle, like when we were in the Griffin's front yard. So here you could just skip that and do this. You have to use your claw again to jump up, and then you're at the top. Here you can it's really handy to get as much bolts as you can. But as you can see, I just failed there.
Let's get that green health pack.
And just to boost up my health, I'm just going to use this big health pack. Here is the room with all the pregnant women.
Want morphine? Oh Lord, it feels like I'm gonna give birth to a football team. Oh God, I feel like I'm gonna burst.
Just kill all the staff that are already here. There's a woman in there protected by this glass, but you can't shoot it. So what you have to do is aggravate her by jumping on these pregnant women. And all the babies come out.
Sometimes you get bolts and it'd be handy if you collected them.
It is quite difficult to jump on the bellies, but you soon get the hang of it. You aggravate her so she comes out, and then you just kill her like any normal nurse. If you just keep shooting her, she won't throw any needles at you. And here's a little funny bit that added. If you jump on Barney, nothing comes out because she's been pregnant for 6 years. Bonnie?
Yes, Bonnie.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. This is quite strange because you jump on these pregnant women. Missiles come out of her vagina.
I had craving for explosion, and my boyfriend works at the armory, so. Okay, let's make the barricade. Whatever it is, we've got to stop it. I'll save you. Margie, clear.
You gotta kill these nurses, and they don't attack, so before they can revive the men's staff. So if you just do the same here and kill the nurses, then you can kill the men. It's as simple as that. And then you just proceed. If you hold R1, then you can move around in a circle like this without actually moving, and that's how you can direct your blast more accurately. But you got to avoid the needles as well. This bit's just trial and error really. Like that. And then you can just kill the nurse. And the staff. And then. Oh god. If you run into these lasers, they will kill you instantly, unless you're very quick and you escape, but you still have very little life left. Here you go.
This is not a drill.
So just do the same for each one, and you'll eventually just cross.
Enemy sighted. Oh, like you want them.
And again, like most levels, there's a big health pack at the end. Obviously, if you've got full health, you might not need it.
You can still get health packs even though you've got full health. So to get these two bolts over here, just on the top of that cabinet, you simply got to just jump on here, and then, oh god, jump onto this wardrobe,
Dr. Smith to the ICU. Dr. Smith. Never mind.
then you jump here, but it's quite difficult, so I'm just gonna leave that because it might take me a while.
Find the power switch. A stray blast could destroy the equipment. I must use mind control.
We're gonna show you the next half of this video in part 2. Thank you.